Hello, my Basset Hound friends and my sexy pie cuties. Mark the Punk Gamer, a.k.a. Markapunk here, with a brand new studio album ranking, so classic rock ranking. I decided something obscure, which is the band called Tank, so heavy metal band that I wanted to rank for you guys. So I'm only ranking the original 6 albums they have. If there's other ones I can put in this ranking and my next re-ranking, let me know in the comments below. I'm talking about the OG Tank band, so that I'm ranking. If I get a good response out of this one. So, very interesting hidden gem of a band. So, if you're wondering where my cat is, Lincoln, he likes being outside. So if the guy was wondering in the comment, he's not here at the moment, but he's enjoying the outdoors right now. So that's out of the way. Alright, I'm going to rank the OG Tank albums worst to best. And talk about the original 6. And this is going to be a weird ranking for me. So here we go. My number 6 for me is my least favorite is Still at War. The 2002, I think, last lead singer's appearance in this one. It's not that great, to be honest. It's okay, but it's my least favorite out of the 6 original Tank albums. The songs I did like was Light the Fire, Watch and Burn, The World Awaits, and lastly, When the Hunter Becomes the Hunted. Those are the only few songs I do like from this, but overall this is my least favorite Tank album out of the original 6. And that's where it's going to be, guys. So my number 6 is going to be Still at War. Number 5 is going to be Honor and Blood album. This one's not the worst, but it's my below average Tank album. So it's my second least favorite overall. 4 songs I did like from this album is When All Hell Freezes Over is pretty good. Honor and Blood's pretty good. Chain of Fools, Aretha Franklin cover. Too Tired to Wait for Love. Those are the only 4 songs I did like from this album overall. But overall, this is my second least favorite Tank album. So it's below average with me with this one. I can decently somewhat enjoy this one. So my number 5 is going to be Honor and Blood. My number 4 for this middle ranking, yes, it's in the middle. It's another below average, I think, for this one, is Power of the Hunter, their second full-length album that came out the same year. Surprisingly. Yeah, this one's another below average Tank album, original Tank, from the original discography. But this is in the middle of my ranking. I can have a decent enough enjoyment out of this one, but it's in the middle for me. But songs I like is Pure Hatred, Biting and Scratching, Some Came Running, Tank Instrumental, Use Leather, Hanging Loose, Set Your Back on Fire, and lastly Red Skull Rock. Those are the only few songs I did like from this, but this is another below average, but it's in the middle of my ranking. But decent overall. My number 4 is going to be Power of the Hunter. My top 3 of the Tank albums out of all 6. So my number 3 bronze medal for me is Filth Hounds of Hades album, their very first full-length album. And yes, this one came out the same year as the second full-length was. This was. And my god, this is the one to start off with, but it's still at my number 3. This is still a good album. First full-length album. It's still pretty good. I can have enjoyment out of this one. Songs I like is Shell Shock, Struck by Lightning is pretty good. Blood, Guts, and Beer. That's What Dreams Are Made Of, pretty good song. Turn Your Head Around, that's what they're known for. Heavy Artillery, Filth Hounds of Hades, and lastly, He Fell in Love with Stormtrooper. I really like that song, by the way. It's quite enjoyable, to say the least, but it's still a good album. It's not high in my top 2 or anything. I didn't like all tracks. But I can have a good enough time with this one. And that's why it's at my number 3 bronze. I have to give it to Filth Hounds of Hades. So, come on. yeah. Alright, my top two, I like all tracks of these, by the way. My top two Tank albums I do like from here on out. My number two Silver Medal is going to be This Means War album. This is a very, very interesting one that I did like, and I like all tracks of them, all 7. Very interesting, different take on this, since they're back in their early ones. It's a little bit better. I do love the hell out of this one. It has that Terminator-esque cover to it. That's why I like it, and I really dug this one. So I like it. So I'm gonna name all 7 tracks. Just Like Something from Hell, Hot Lead, Cold Steel. This Means War, Laughing in the Face of Death. If we go down fighting. I Won't Ever Let You Down, unless the echoes of a distant battle. Yeah, very interesting one. I think this came out in 84. Yeah, 84, 85, 86, I don't know. But I enjoyed the hell out of this one. I dug it for what it is, in my opinion. And then that's where it's going to be at my number 2 cinema winner. I enjoyed the hell out of it. All tracks. So, very good. And a lot of you are going to be so mad at me what I'm going to put as my number 1 gold medal winner out of the 6. This might aggravate some people. So, I'm going to go with Tank 1987 self-titled album. Yes, this one. This one is epically awesome in my opinion out of the 6. I love the hell out of the 1987 self-titled album. I really like this one out of the 6. I know a lot of you guys are going to hate me for this one, but I don't care. I love the shit out of this one. Their 87 self-titled album. Really enjoyable. I dug the hell out of this one. I thought, oh, this is going to be another boring mess. But to me, I actually enjoyed this one. To finish it off, I'm going to name all 8 of the tracks I do like. I like the rest of these through. So, Reign of Thunder, March On, Sons of Nippon, Watch Your Life, None But the Brave, The Enemy Below, Lost, The Hell They Must Suffer, It Fell From the Sky. So there you go. This is my most favorite Tank album out of the OG 6. So, my number 1 gold medal winner, I have to give it to Tank's 97 self-titled album. I do like this one. Out of the 6, so hate me all you want, I don't care. This is my favorite. And there you go. There's my ranking of the original Tank albums. If you guys want me to include the other ones in the future, I'm pretty sure they made more of those on the main ones. If you want me to include that in the re-rank in the future, let me know in the comments below. This is just to get a good response of what I'm going to say about it. Just to get it out. I have a couple more classic rock bands I want to rank next, and hopefully the other ones are better in my ranking. I hope so. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Subscribe to me if you haven't. Click the bell to get notified of all of my notifications. So, also like and share my studio album ranking of Tank, worst to best. And I will see you, my best home friends, and my sexy vampire cuties, on my next video. See you later.